Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Werewolf Apocalypse Earthblood. I really hope I did streaming for that. Really hope I did. Can't remember if I did or didn't. We're gonna live with that. Yeah. Welcome back. I promise I'm better at words. God damn, that's a rough start to the stream. Welcome back to Werewolf Apocalypse Earthblood. The Werewolf Apocalypse game. Alright, we're just gonna click play. We're 25% way through, damn. Damn, I forgot how short this game legitimately is. I was like, yeah, it's gonna take us like 4 streams, 5 streams. We're gonna respec, I remember that. Because... skills... I was thinking of going up here, then I remembered this is a combat game. And we kind of got butchered a little bit. And I don't know, it's one of those games where the combat is way more fun than actual stealth. Like, we probably actually am gonna swap over. To being a stealth build, to being a combat build, Spirit of Afraid, because we're gonna get destroyed by later bosses if we don't have the combat skills. I want to see if I can go all of them. I don't know if I could, but hey. Okay, that's how you. I'm forgetting how you transform. No. Oh, it's a bark button. Boop boop boop. Sorry, messing up on remembering buttons. Eve. The Garou chronicles Gaia. The mother goddess is the most ancient and most powerful of all the spirits. Some legends say Gaia gave birth to a triad, while others consider Mother Gaia as the thrill of the 3 cosmic entities. In the Garou cosmology, Gaia does not only represent Earth, but the whole universe and the force of life that permeates throughout it. More than any other spiritual creatures, the Garou are warriors of Gaia. Created by Mother Goddess herself, they watch over her and wage war that pits the Gaia against Worm and his servants. This is weird. This bit's weird, because, like, I'm thinking through all the tribe books I've read, and do any of the tribe books state the other way around, because Gaia is the creator. She is the creation, who created the triad. Obviously, I just noticed something. I'm an idiot. Hang on, let me, I just noticed something. Okay, cool, thank you. Sorry, stream quality went back up? I have no idea. I just noticed I had wallpaper ain't working. This is correct. One of the neighbors to be natural, the Garou is a warrior of Gaia. That is correct. We have the Garou were specifically designed to be the warriors of Gaia. Not just against the worm, but against any threat to Gaia, specifically. There's only, like, a couple of were creatures which aren't related to Gaia, and one is the Bastet. They're more related to Luna, the moon, but their specific role in the were creature ecosystem, because there's multiple were creatures and they live in an ecosystem. They were created by Luna, but for Gaia, and they serve any role that the local ecosystem of were creatures doesn't have. Like, Africa doesn't have, well, let's just say, I don't know if they did have wolves, they might have, but, like, commonly to our perception doesn't have wolves. So, they didn't have a warrior. So, the Simba, the were-lions, took it up. Same kind of goes for... similar to Asia, with the Khan being the were-tigers who are warriors, but there are Japanese werewolves. And they have a famous rivalry, which actually mimics that tigers are one of the few predators which wolves are the natural prey, like, below in the food chain of their areas. Wolves are below tigers, and so the kind of the Hakin, as they're called, have a natural rivalry, but it's more in friendly terms than murdering each other. The other one, the big one, which isn't linked to Gaia completely, not like Owl, is the Anasi, the were spiders, who worship Mother Anasi, who is who is a powerful spider spirit, who was trapped by the worm, because she is very... Anansi is very manipulative. Unsurprisingly, Queen Anansi is very manipulative, and her whole thing is schemes, though the were spiders do function to serve Gaia, though they do it in schemes and plots, and don't trust other were creatures. Anansi does want one Gaia to survive, so her children, her spiders, make sure they survive through schemes, plots, and stuff. They just don't deal with were creatures. And Anansi could scheme to have vampires, the local Sabat, more angry and brooding than more to break the masquerade around Pentek's facilities and break their stuff, so Pentex falls. But the were spiders are very interesting because their markings, as we learn about werewolves having auspex, the were spider auspex are based on the triad. So you have spiders of the wild, spiders of the weaver, and spiders of the worm. And the worm ones aren't the fallen worm, they're the balanced worm, which is just, I think, the common fan term for the worm if it was functioning properly. I think it's also mentioned in the Stargazer book as being called the balanced worm. Sorry, I just went off on a big ramble about that there. I really love Werewolf Apocalypse lore. It's one of my favorite settings.
Nobody here, but a computer's on. Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind.
You've already read that.
Kahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Kahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Kahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
We'll understand her. We'll go for support.
I'm sorry, Adana.
Where do you think an apology is going to get you? You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death, but dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Anger is justified. Yeah, no, we're going to try and understand our
I don't blame you for
kinfolk.
voting against me. But I still stand by my choice. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Kahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endrin just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endrin apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endron during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endron down. We sink them from the inside.
Find out more. I'm proud of her. Sure.
You really do take
Let's go with that.
took me back at first.
I miss her too, Kahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
I'm proud of you too.
That's nice of you to say and all, but I know
Ah,
you didn't
damn.
want me to follow her path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know about that. But Garou's life has its share of problems too. I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me, so you know.
that is an interesting thing. Going through your first change is the best thing if your family is a family of werewolves and you're just not unaware of it, which can happen, which does lead to a lot of bloodshed. Because you're transforming with anger and rage you've never felt humanly possible for the first time and you want to explain it, and then you turn into a big fake thing and murder possibly your closest teenage friends. But being turned into garou don't have... It's very rare a garou has a happy ending. It's really hard to retire a werewolf character mid-campaign without them dying, because it is a war and deaths happen.
How was it with Rodko and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard at first. Rodko was... he was really mad at himself. Over you going away. Over Mom's death. He obsessed over my first change. Trained me for months and months. But as we trained, I started thinking, I don't want to go through my first change.
Are you scared?
Fuck no. I just don't want to be a garou. You're all too unstable. Mom wasn't a garou, and she was one of the best fighters the Cairn had ever seen. I think that's why I drifted toward Ava and her way of doing things. Fortunately, Rodko mellowed out after a while.
I think Ava's like actually has indeed changed. Rocco's indeed changed. Yeah.
Talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded in his past.
Which I know my model's covering up.
It took him some time to come around, but he finally
subtitles and
realized
apologized
that
by
Ava's
that.
methods serve Gaia just as well as his do. Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps. Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endron's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Tell me about the fracking site.
It was a rush job. They'd set it up and posted guards before we had any time to react. It's a danger to nature and the spirits alike. Those sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces today. It hurts my heart to work there. But I also know that I'm the best chance we've got of putting a stop to it. Soon.
You know, it sucks she was born Fianna. Like, as Fianna kinfolk, specifically. Because if she was a Glasswalker kinfolk, she would excel. She would be an amazing Glasswalker kinfolk. Because Glasswalkers, while they're not as loving to their kinfolk as Fianna are, they do view their kinfolk more as, they are my business, they are employees, they're employees under me. But they deal with cities and city spirits and the high rises of glass and steel and spies, stuff like that. She would be an amazing Glasswalker kinfolk. It's just she's a Fianna kinfolk. She doesn't realize the danger.
You've seen how bloodthirsty Endron is. Did you know they have a price on your head?
They're not the first, and they're not about to scare me into stopping. We've lost too many already. And if we run, how will we honor their memory? The pack comes first. Besides, Endron doesn't suspect me at all. I'm secure over there.
Secure?
Endron has full confidence in me. Hell, the whole team at the fracking site looks to me for my expert chemical analyses. As long as I stay their golden girl, there's no way they'd imagine I'm connected to those scary eco-terrorists. Least of all the Cairn.
So, in Book of Worm 20th edition, they actually added an eco-terrorist faction, I think, called Feral? Don't quote me on what that's called. Basically to contrast with what you're not meant to do as players. That murdering an entire site of Pentax who aren't Fomori, aka people possessed by spirits, is wrong. Like, don't go into your local old Tully's, aka McDonald's, transform into a werewolf and murder the staff just because there's Banes in the burgers. That's not going to solve anything. Ask her about that.
From the inside. And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endron's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endron's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the Earthblood Protocol.
Ask about the
I
Endron
don't
molecule?
like that they're using it in both their serum and their biofuel. Whatever it is, it's bad.
Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with, and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
Yeah, I read Ava's letter to Rodko. How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
Alright, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack.
Yeah, words. Oh yeah, I forget that.
My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, no. If you cannot tell with how much I've rambled about Werewolf lore so far, is I really love this setting. It's one of my favorite World of Darkness settings. Obviously, it's not my favorite, and it's hard to rate for World of Darkness setting, especially when I haven't read all the books. I haven't read Wraith or... There's a spirit there.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab
Oh,
to
no.
develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
Damn. Looks like they got planning down. Rodko, we can't make it. Okay,
This letter must have been sent just before the attack on the cairn.
What's up, Spirit Boy? Don't torture spirits like that.
Every step the forest loses is one the worm gains.
One major complaint about the lore that this game has is it doesn't, like, the actual tabletop doesn't focus on the
As you
Weaver
know, Magadon claims they opened a
as
new
much,
lab to develop natural
but, like,
supplements.
the Weaver is often shown to be a threat equal to the worm.
They just brought their supplements.
Hey, Rodko, what's up?
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
Find out more. Talk about
I had a
spirits.
chance to talk to Fen for a while. It's hard to believe the state the spirits are in.
What do you mean by that? Are you here to tell me I let them down?
No, that's not it at all. I just want to know what happened.
Fen will tell you that I turned away from the spirits to focus on the pack, on Adana. It's true in part. I needed to keep the pack unified, but I never abandoned the spirits. I did everything I could for them, but I never had the sort of connection with them that Rafik had.
Okay, so Rafik was probably the third.
His
Then.
influence is spreading here. It's spreading everywhere. We're all fighting against it as best we can. But as long as Endron stays here, the worm will remain strong. It will try to corrupt our minds, to weaken Fen and the spirits.
Never
Confess?
thought I'd have a chance to say this after I left, but I'm glad to be back among the pack.
Me too, Kahal. I'm glad to have you,
Aw.
especially right now. I'll respect your choice to leave once this storm passes, but you know as well as I do that your place is here. You're my right hand, Kahal. After what you did at the mine, I'd say you still are.
That's Ava's place now.
I know, and she's a fine fit for the role. But you and I, we have a different bond.
Whether I go or stay, Rodko, that bond will always remain.
Werewolves are
I
cool.
truly hope so, Cahal.
Remember, the only ones that you can trust as a werewolf is your pack. Talk about
I
Lemire.
read the message you left on Ludmilla's grave.
But Miller's got him
I
bad
didn't know
words.
that you...
I never should have given the green light for that mission. Never. I'll blame myself for the rest of my life. If I hadn't made that decision, my sister would still be alive. And you never would have left.
Wasn't your fault, Rodko. How could you have known that Endrin had set a trap for us?
I'm the leader of this pack. It was my job to know.
You can't punish yourself like this. Even Ifen didn't see it coming.
Ifen is not our pack leader. I was the one who made the choice, not him. I've got to live with that.
How werewolf packs work is really interesting. I would say if anyone is got like any sort of curiosity from me rambling about the weird lore of werewolf, go find 6 people, because you get, like, if you want a true elf experience, you need 6 people. I'm not, actually no, let's not say true, that's a bit gatekeepy. If you want what the game intends, let's go with that, the game intends for you to have, you need 6 people, 1 GM and 5 werewolves, 1 for each Auspec, and that's how a pack works together. How my group tends to do werewolf when we get that many people to do it, we tend to do first come first serve basically for Auspec, because if you have an idea for that Auspec, go right ahead. You're the first one to come up with an idea, you go with it basically.
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Adana, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endrin down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endrin from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Adana's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Adana over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
No. One sign something's amiss, and the tank girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Declan meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Adana access to Endrin's network.
Alright, damn, we know about the full-on plan now.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla,
Can't get my head around
I
the
hope you
fact
can
that
see
they're just
this,
buried to iron.
wherever you are.
Me neither. I figured he'd be the one burying all of us.
Aww. By that, what
Donna was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
what they mean by they thought they were burying us? Vampires always live longer than the average human, unsurprising. Hello, buddy.
Fen's strength will not last forever.
I love how the spirits work.
Your help.
I'm gonna go see you, friend.
I hope you found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory will stay with us, always.
Aww. Well, it was a cool. It makes me sad seeing a Karen mourn, because it is sad. Because Karens can be very close like family. Help, Yifan. Claim the Guardians.
The guardian spirits of the forest. They have slept for too long. They must be stirred from their slumber. They must lend me their support against
This
the
is
world.
such a good design for a spirit.
Find them. Remind them of their duty. And return to me when it is done.
Oh wow, you can just do that. There's no dialogue for it. I'm assuming that was added later. I mean, can we get to this? Oh, damn. We want to get the rage slots because the rage slots are just kind of good, though. This will win us the game. Is how I will say that. Let's go find the spirits of the forest, because I remember this mission. I rather like it. And we get to explore the forest a bit more. Because this is the best hub world. This game only has 2 hub worlds.
Those activists hiding out in the woods? Intran attacked their camp yesterday.
Activists my ass. They're goddamn terrorists. I'm glad Endron's putting them in their place.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in Intran either. I tried talking to their guards at the mine. Real assholes, I'll tell you that. That's not all. A friend of mine went fishing near the dam, and all the fish were either dead or diseased. Whatever they're up to, it isn't good.
How, the normal world... Oh, there he is. There's a spirit. The spirit of a fox.
Fox spirit, your sleep must end. Ifen needs you.
I hear you, warrior of Gaia, and I am now awake. Ifen has my aid.
I love how... The reason I love this hub world is because while it is rather small for a hub world, it, like, that's the next mission, I'm pretty sure. It creates the illusion of it being bigger, which I think is a really cool way of handling it.
Spirit, awaken. Help Ifen to fight the worm.
Thank you for shaking me from my lethargy, warrior of Gaia. Ifen can count on me.
Also, look at our rage slots. That's why I got that, because it directly goes into combat, because we have more rage slots in combat to use abilities with. If I remember correctly... There's so many little spirits around. Honestly, this is the reason that, like, the collectible spirits in the game only has, like... This is cool. That must be the name of the Karen itself, in my experience, if I'd have to guess. Because that's the Garou language. Werewolves have their own language, and they tend... It's runistic, that's what it's written in. All werewolves are kind of taught it, or it comes instinctively to them. It really depends on how the GM's handling that little bit of flaw. I tend just to say once you start playing, your characters do know four the languages.
Think of what they did to Leandra.
I just hope we can help smooth her passage into the world beyond.
Were you the one who buried Ceres? You truly honored her legacy.
That was the least we could do. She was always there for us.
Not gonna lie, this game makes me want to play Werewolf again, but that's just because I really like Werewolf, so... No surprise is there any... Oh, is it on the other side? Ooh. You spend a lot of time in wolf form as you're running around, by the way. No, that's bad. It's just, you know, wolf form is way quicker than your human run, so you know. Oh, that's a nice sound effect of the actual forest. Wow, damn, I forgot to look up in games. Look, I mean, ignoring the dog tail and stuff. That is so beautiful, damn. Always look up in games. Someone had to work on that skybox. Wee! Are these kinfolk?
spirits.
Still alive, at least. The influence of the worm has weakened them.
If we keep fighting back against Endron, though, his influence will shrink, and the spirits will regain their strength.
I can feel my power fading.
Oh, no. I like playing Thurges, by the way, so that's why I'm very invested in War of the Spirits. I love Thurges. They're my favorite Allspets to play. Despite me being more like I have, oh, what's this? This is not how you get gifts. The best explanation I've heard of what he's doing there exactly, oh, I forget, god, it's been a long time since I've actually looked at the Runic language. I can't read, I used to be really good at reading it, but it's been a while. Understandably. I honestly forget what that one means. I know the reason I'm taking the guess on the other one meaning Karen is because I have the blocks around it, and I'm pretty sure that means home or house or pack. Even means pack, Karen or something like that. There's the spirit I'm looking for. It's a bear.
Bear spirit, wake up. Hear Fen's call.
I have slept for far too long. I did not feel the worms spreading. Ethan can count me among his stalwart allies.
It's the Badger's spirit now, I'm pretty sure. Which I honestly forget where the Badger's spirit is. Let's have a little look around. Let's have a little look. But yeah, no, I really love Werewolf. I think it's one of the few games I'm not that confident in running it, but I would love to do be part of a Werewolf game. Again, though, to be fair, my GM, everyone GMing for me now is doing a wonderful job, and I don't want to be like, hey, I wish I could play this. Because they're all doing wonderful jobs. I'm in a lot of different types of games. I'm in Pathfinder, Cyberpunk, and Vampire. It's like I'm playing a lot of different type of games, so, you know, it's fun. And I'm playing a lot of different types of characters, so I'm not like being like, hey. As someone who does GM2 games, I want to be very cautious about like how I say that, because I do love the games I run as well. So like, and I am running a World of Darkness game. I'm running a mage game, which is insane compared to Werewolf and Vampire. Like that saying is, where the hell are you, Badger Spirit? Because I'm pretty sure you've only one left. There you are. No, that's just a rock. I'll take a rock spirit. Also, werebears are a thing in World of Darkness. They are called the garou, and they were very cool. And they are like almost extinct now. They are very neat and cool and deserve respect. Well, elves almost killed all of them. The elves almost killed all of them is a common story amongst werewolf. Where the hell is Badger? I don't want to look it up, but like, oh, there's. Oh god, I forget what that one is, but that one, like, I seem to remember also almost knowing. Hey, guy. Oh, it's dusk.
Hey, Call. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you?
Thanks to him.
Not a one. We couldn't have done any of it without you.
Oh, please. You're too kind. All I did was stick around. You know I'm here if you need me.
Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
Oh god, I don't want to look it up, but I also don't want to be running around the overworld. But hey, there's a weird lore inconsistency in Werewolf, which hey, if you like World of Darkness, welcome. You know lore inconsistencies. I'm not saying anything you don't know about. Is in some books, it's stated that only predators became were creatures, but there's like were-buffalo, which are like were-cows. I'm never quite sure what distinction they are, but not being sure where the line is drawn. Like I always forget if the correct are were-ravens or were-crows. So like I'm no expert here. What the hell is the spirit? Where in Gaia is this? Because I remember struggling to find one of these before, so I'm like, wow, that was the jump I made. There they are. Ha! I knew it was on the leap. I didn't expect to make that jump. Hey, buddy, what's up? Are you raccoon or badger?
Hear me, raccoon.
Ah, it's a raccoon spirit.
Wake up. Answer Ifen's call.
The worm has taken advantage of my slumber, but no longer. Ifen can count on me.
Oh, damn, that was a jump I made there. Didn't... Okay, back to the... Whoa. I do love this first area of the game, and I don't know how I feel about the game. It's a good game. It's not bad. It's a B game at the end of the day.
The guardian spirits are among us once again. I can feel their strength. Thank you, warrior of Gaia. There will be other fights we must win to defend our forest.
Thank you.
Return to me in time. I will have further need of your help.
Understood. I don't think further time is not now. We'll leave. We're gonna get this since we're gonna go into frenzying a lot in frenzy. Damage it. Then we're gonna go to general, then we're gonna probably work through all of these. Considering the points we're getting, I don't know if we're gonna have enough to get like more than general, but you know what? We're doing our best. We're doing our best. We need to get the healing silver thing though, as quick as possible, because silver is gonna become more and more of a threat throughout the game. Okay, story time now. Back to the story.
How you doing, big guy?
Good framing,
Figured
though.
I'd
They're
get
drawn
out
in
of
the
way, let you
background.
Catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
Confess.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Adana told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Adana couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
Okay, find out more. Talk about Adana, sorry, God.
Rodko tried to make a garou out of her, but all his training didn't exactly bear fruit. I know she doesn't like talking about it, but she says she doesn't feel the gift.
Ask Wave's opinion. We'll ask our Pack's opinion.
I think only time will tell. But all of Rodko's obsessive garou training only pushed her closer to me. She took an interest in my work, wanted to know all about my approach to infiltration, my thoughts on humans. And she was a fast learner. Call it ego, but I used to think she was trying to be like me. Then I realized she already had a role model. Her mother. Adana realized that I could teach her a lot of the same stuff her mother could have, so she stuck to me like glue. And then she shifted up a gear, studied at Caltech and Columbia University, and she did it all on her own. You should be proud of her.
Always have been.
I will point out one thing here. Having a kinfolk which can fight isn't a bad idea inherently. Just saying. Maybe give them a bit of a fang dagger if they can use Gnosis, you know? Talk about Linda Mankind.
Mankind's really made something of itself, hasn't it?
Yeah, Took us a while, but we've got a solid group, and our name's out there. The bigger we get, the more we can do. Still need to get public opinion on our side, of course, and that's not going to be easy given the way Indran and its puppet media portray us. But the longer we fight, the better we can reclaim our narrative. The people will come to realize we're fighting for them in due time.
Talk about public opinion. Actually, talk about
How
what
did you manage
yeah.
to convince
Let's
Rodko
talk keep in
to
pack.
to mankind at Tarker's Mill?
Back when you were here, he wouldn't give the idea the time of day. But when he named me lieutenant, I told him I'd agree on one condition.
That he'd accept your lambda mankind.
Yep. Once he lived around them for a while, he finally saw that their determination to save the planet was every bit as real as his. And today, they're fully integrated into the cairn. Rodko's a big reason Lambda Mankind's accomplished what it has today.
Confess your fears.
Taking action, the attack on the cairn. It's hard for me to ignore the parallels with the day Ludmilla died.
I suppose the infiltration strategy doesn't exactly help things, huh?
She understands how you feel.
I'm terrified that we might somehow see a repeat of 5 years ago.
Don't worry, Gahal. Even if the broad strokes are similar, the details are completely different. We lost Ludmilla because we didn't know that Indran was working with the Black Spiral Dancer. Piece of shit must have realized Ludmilla was one of us. Nothing else could have. There's no way in hell that's happening again. We've checked Indran's security on all their sites around Tarker's Mill. There are no Black Spiral Dancers, not one. Adana's got this. She'll be safe.
Maybe give her a silver bullet just in case. So, all I'm saying.
So, how do you like being Rodko's lieutenant?
Things were a little bumpy in the beginning. Rodko didn't like my way of doing things, so I had to assert myself. Deep down, though, I don't think he would have gone easy on anyone. Nobody could replace you in his eyes.
Yeah, she deserves her position.
Yet here you are, Rodko's right hand. I'd say you replaced me quite well.
I appreciate it, but it was never a question of ability. Rodko just had to get over it, to learn to stop yearning for the past. It was a slow process, but he's finally managed to turn the page. That said, your return has done him a lot of good. All of us, really. There's a lot of change we can effect with you here, Gahal. Keep that in mind.
Okay, back.
The fracking site's too well protected. It's too much for 2 people.
Rodko must have not been easily convinced.
What's Rodko think about you two going undercover like this?
As you might imagine, he was a little resistant at first. But once he understood what we wanted to do, he gave us the green light.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step 1. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Indran acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Gahal. It's good to
Oh wait,
have
we
you
might
back.
have already done that.
But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
There is a Galliard or third idea I do have.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch the attack on the Sunburst reactor?
Oh, Sunburst.
Still keeping our ears open. Shouldn't be long now.
As soon as you've got something, let me know. I hope they didn't run into too much trouble.
So my idea, I've had a long-standing idea. Like, I've wanted to play Valhalla, but Valhalla is definitely like not on the table for most games. So my other long-standing idea for a Werewolf is a Glasswalker Cyberdog or a Glasswalker. Wait, what is my current adjective? Because yeah, Dr. Rodko. Yeah, okay. It just didn't have a marker. Like, this game relies on markers a lot of times. I'm just like,
What is it, Gahal? I thought you were ready for the dam.
talk about Endron. Yep, that.
Let's just go through the plan once more.
Yeah, no, we accidentally
While you're
talked to him
sneaking
before.
through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a
Yeah.
diversion on the outside. And even
Good.
Yeah, no, okay,
I'm
cool.
ready, Rod. Go.
Did already talk to Rodko, so you know. Let's do this. Is a injured is a Glasswalker with a cybernetic arm, because Glasswalkers, being the tech one, have cybernetics, and cybernetics is more realistic than ever playing an Umbral pilot, which I don't really want to play, but I mean, listen, my thing with Umbral pilots is the same thing that you get with the Void Engineers from Mage if you're playing a Technocracy game, where it's like, okay, because you can't be going flying around in Umbral Live with your pack or Cabal is on ground.
Hey, Cahal, right?
You must be Declan. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. Need anything else?
Talk about the Enron Dam.
After you took down their training center, they doubled down on security at all the other sites in the region. Even if Rodko draws their attention, you're still going to have a lot of resistance. They've even brought in some of their elite guards from Nevada. And these guys are huge. I don't even know if you could call them human anymore.
Foreshadowing.
No idea they were from Nevada.
Well, the training center you took out wasn't the only card Endron had in its hand.
That figures. How'd you meet Ava anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her and Lambda Mankind away. And I tried, but Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy, though. They told me to falsify evidence to bring him down. That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct came down on me like a ton of bricks. I had no choice but to run. And I ran to Ava. I pledged my life to fighting Endron.
You and the other humans. You know who it is you're working with, right? This isn't just ideology for us.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. Ava told us everything. Trust me, Carl. We're all on the same side here. We're fighting for the survival of the planet, whatever the cost.
That's a veil break, but alright.
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Keeping the cairn safe is my top priority here, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Cahal.
I remember the talking thing, which does come up here. Disappears later in the game. This game does not reek, but you can tell they rushed in several places, and it's probably wrapped behind NDAs and all that stuff, but I would be fascinated to know about this game's development in more detail. They got a mech there. I want to know about this game's development. I'm gonna be truly honest. Is this what they had planned for the game? Was this always the story they wanted to tell? Because I swear, in early materials, Adonine was a son. I need to look up early articles about the game.
ID the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
No, they're working for us. Nothing to worry about.
But that's an issue. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Oh, flipping hell. When did he go orange? What? Okay. This is what I mean by, Oh flip. Oh wow, we are low on. We were low on health there. Okay, we just got. Okay, we're gonna keep executing people to build up rage. Then we're gonna do this. The slow time is overpowered because of that whole, like, stop time. Oh god, this game. Yep, perfectly normal. Back into our little tippy toes. A little werewolf tippy toes. Oh, it's because they're still alive. They're suffering from a thing called delirium, by the way, is why they're like on the floor shaking. And delirium is what happens when a normal wolf sees a werewolf. Because werewolves hunted humans to kill their population.
How's our silver bullet stock looking?
Way back in the day.
We lost a lot of them in the training center.
Like
attack.
prehistory.
We have enough to hold us over until the next shipment.
Which, much like the fear of darkness, almost supernatural fear of werewolves in humanity. So that's why people carry fear of elves. My talking is bad.
What happened with that surviving recruit?
Ex-surviving recruit. I shot him. Commander's orders. Damn fool.
See, he should have known this isn't the kind of job you just quit. What a moron.
Okay, that's a bit of a rock and a hard place right there. Yeah. Wrong button, but alright. That was a mistake. I honestly wanted to press I wanted to shift down and I just pressed the wrong button. That was an honest mistake, that one. Why? Oh, there's a spirit here. Is that all the reason that you come here?
This truck was destroyed when Major Garou Squadron attacked. Nothing like that. They only want DNA samples.
Don't know I can access it. I know I'm going away from the objective, but we can open this. Yeah, no, I honestly did not mean to rage there. I think I was hitting E to go through, and I accidentally pressed R. But, I mean, the thing didn't really stand a chance, so, you know. We didn't even have slow time with that one. We just murdered it. More.
Now we're talking. That takes the edge off. Nice.
Go. Save successful.
What does the commander intend to do
Ah,
about
flip.
these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight. Dismissed.
I want to sabotage them as much as possible because that makes my life so much easier when it comes to the inevitable violence. Oh, flipping hell. Okay, does that one have it? It does on the other side, which we currently can't.
That's one.
Oh, no you don't. Ooh, that's, that was spooky. Damn it! Okay. This is a bit of a situation. We've got two very heavy hitters here. Let's get out of a little fun electric. Get out of my way! Ah. Let's build up that frenzy meter a bit. There you go. There you go. That couple of seconds of just slow time absolutely glitches most enemies. Oh, you got silver. There you go. Yeah. I need to actually look at the perk tree because I remember that being a very good perk for this instance. And I honestly forget what it is. Rush forward. Now generates fury. Yeah, that's really good. Like, this is a good line. There's so many perks that we actually do have to get. It's just deciding which ones. Spirit of a Fray. Pound stopped. One shroud, silver purge. After healing a current now keep restoring control of your face. That means a healing blow will now blow enemies back. Occurrence has additional health. Yeah. And yeah, this is all really good. Yeah, generates more rage and more fury and successful hits. This is good. In average stance for the Cronus's health is low. Additional rage and fury will be generated with successful hits, and we got strength for will and heavy stance damage received. Yeah, we want to get these. We want to get the passives. I think. I want to go down here as well because more health and healing. Let's look around for spirits though, because you know. Our scientist is cowering. I don't think there's any spirits really in here. I don't think so. This is what Werewolf can do. Werewolf is one of the most combat-oriented World of Darkness games, and it is really hard to kill a werewolf. Like, because of a simple mechanic called when a werewolf would die. Where would this have gone to? Where would I have needed to have slipped into? I'd have needed to jump up into there. Alright. Can I get back up? Cool. When a werewolf reaches 0 health levels, and standard is 6, but you can have merits and perks which obviously change that. You roll your rage. Okay, cool. I always forget it's like sometimes they do segregate levels like this, whether you like make your way into a level proper. I just wondering if we can get Tarka Mill done this
Ava,
time
I'm
or
at the
not.
entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
I love how the dog can run up on things. Makes a simple part of my brain happy. Though I do have a fear of dogs in real life. Obviously a wolf is not a natural real dog.
Reinforcements are all ex-cons. I hear they signed a deal with Endrin to convert their prison sentence into years of security work.
Well, you'll just have to ask them when you see us.
What do we have here? Drink one, so you get that extra rage. Nothing else in here? Alright. Oh, that's investigation mode. Ooh. I don't believe they can see us in crates. I don't believe so. Yeah, it's going down.
We're all good. I need some coffee.
Take down the snipers who have silver bullets. Here it goes. Okay, you don't have silver bullets, but you know. I want an extra rage point. Rage is so much easier to get in the actual tabletop though. And it's so much easier to go off the rails in the tabletop. Like, again, awaken tranquilizer darts, needed for most werewolf situations, I've gotta be honest. If you are a werewolf, because you don't want your Arun to go mad in the middle of a combat or a situation. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk, which I feel like Cyberpunk is a big issue of relying on its well, not the tabletop Cyberpunk, because that doesn't have mini-maps, but the actual video game, which is based on a tabletop. So many people just seem to well, I'm not gonna say so many people. It just seems like a lot of people don't realize that, hey, there's a tabletop. Go play that with a group of friends if you like the video game Edge Runners. This is stupid. This is a stupid strategy. This is a stupid strategy. You've got enough rage. Come on, buddy. Let's go. You know what? Yeah, I didn't mean to Zawado a bunch of guys, but yeah, that's what happens with extra actions. But yeah, I because I love tabletop games, I'm a huge fan of them. Huge fan of tabletop games. I always encourage people to go out and play them. Because they're really fun. You just, like, even though it's a ball toss at times, and if you live in anywhere but the US, Roll20 can be a hell to find a game on.
We're launching the attack. Okay, let's go.
Whoop. That must be plants. There must be plants over there. Okay, cool. That's arrows.
The main elevator is the only way to reach your targets. You should see a big warehouse door. It's just behind that.
Got it.
There must be a plant hidden up here. I refuse to say this game would not do this. Yep. Haha, I knew you game. Let me take that spirit. But as I said, I would really want to know what this game was in development. I swear of memories, I would need to look back at articles when this game was first announced, where instead of a daughter, it was meant to be a son. And my theory when I read that was he's a black spider dancer. he fell and became a black spider dancer. Dr. Fowl, his son. So that's why I swear it was mentioned early on, though obviously that simple change in, like, direction. But, like, it feels like this game possibly had some changes in direction throughout its development, which is fine. Games do that. I'm not saying that a game shouldn't have different directions throughout its story.
Next week should be around 20. Their survival rate is
I'm just interested in it. Okay, screw you, man. Oh, come on, really? Okay, screw it. Did not see that guy? Yeah, going into frenzy is terrifyingly good strategy in this game. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Whoop, whoop. Probably locked because of stealth players. Which again, totally fine. It's just when you can do that in a matter of seconds while stealth would take you like a couple of minutes, it's one of those things. Oh, reach a damn central building. And we're playing in Arun, not Ragabash.
Perhaps I'll pay her a visit.
I too stand with my friend. Hi. Oh, fine. Okay.
Secure the hell. Everyone.
That was kind of smooth. Could have gone better. Worked out in the end. Don't know why I did that.
Okay. Hello there.
Do I have two objectives here? Do I have two objectives here? Hang on. Secondary. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna do a secondary objective. Why not? Why not, you know? Oh, that's a lot of people.
Hello? Dispatch, we got trouble. Security, please. Get rowdy. Shit.
Oh, I was trying to meet it in the middle. That would have been cool if that worked. Oh wow, I went in focus mode for that murder. Game? No idea what happened there. These people are honestly just for you to get your rage up on. I don't think they do not. They don't do that much damage. Waste not, one not. Oh, I love how they depict the worm stuff in it. It's so cool looking. Not what you want to say about worm, but hey.
What do you want with this roach woman anyway?
We're trying to find out more about Endron's biofuel. Apparently, it's manufactured in Nevada. And guess who just came back from there?
I want the report on my desk first thing tomorrow morning.
Will do, Mrs. Folks.
Oh, there's a spirit. I remember sometimes there being extra rooms where you can get spirits in. You just gotta keep your eye out. There's no point going after them all because there's so many and they're scattered all across the place that you will need a guide for it. And honestly, the third playthrough, if I do have a play for this game, is gonna be on my own time, watching a guide while collecting every single spirit in the game. That's what I'd be doing for that. Major Granada, the pack that was threatening the CN-67 site in Nevada has been defeated. Your tactics have proven positive results. Pack leader has turned herself into us. We shall be transferring her to prison laboratories. Since the leader has surrendered, individual pack members have stopped attack. With the site secure, Division 2 will begin Earthblood protocol experiments on the subject.
So Tarker's Mill isn't their only target.
That's not good. Victoria Vokes. We have looked at the tests carried out on the chimps in your laboratory with the compound you sent us. and continue to send us daily improvements on the evolution of the chimps. You've done a remarkable job. We would like to welcome you to our meeting with our team in the Vtuber site laboratory next month. We look forward to your reply. Best regards. Okay. Okay, cool, yeah. Since this looks like it can turn into combat, let's just break that. Yeah, this is just straight up a fetish there. Fetish and werewolves are like religious fetishes. Wow, that was close. Okay, 2 ranks. Let's get this, and then we'll get this. That's just straight up a werewolf fetish, which should not be here. Okay, time to talk to her.
Victoria Vokes?
That's right. If you want something, be quick about it. I'm busy. Who are you anyway?
Pass yourself as soft as
I'm with Endron's intelligence division.
We'll go with that.
We believe that you're the target of a local activist group.
Me? But why?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Perhaps you could answer a few questions for us.
We'll feign
I
ignorance.
think it must have something to do with your work. Can you tell me what you're working on?
That's classified. And if you don't know about it, it's well above your clearance. There's no way I can discuss Endron's business secrets with someone like you.
It seems I wasn't clear, Mrs. Vokes. We know this is about the biofuel. We just need to know why it would make those eco-terrorists want to target you.
Play on the danger.
Apprehension is understandable, Mrs. Vokes, but the threat is real. Your life is in danger.
What threat does a handful of self-righteous, forest-dwelling hippies pose? What? Are they gonna slogan me to death?
Think again.
Goddamn.
They're far more dangerous than they look. We found their last hostage with his hands cut off and his eyes gouged out.
Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. You don't think... Could they be after me because of the human testing?
What do you mean?
You know, those prisoners, they'll do anything for a commuted sentence and a few years on our payroll. Anyone who agrees has to undergo a series of... No, I can't share that information with anyone.
We're gonna insist.
Tell me about the test, Mrs. Vokes. Your life is in danger. We need your cooperation so the division can assess the situation and act accordingly.
Well, wait. So these terrorists, they're a real threat. Why haven't you taken care of them already? Okay. All I can tell you is that when we first tested our biofuel in the wild, we discovered something very... peculiar. Some animals exposed to the exhaust fumes changed. They became more resistant, more aggressive. Once we discovered that, we came up with a plan to test the effects on humans.
She deserves to die, and while that is the most garou response ever, Ava needs to stay
tested on humans. I see.
We do it for the
What does
pack.
that have to do with me? Why am I being targeted by terrorists?
Calm down, Mrs. Vokes. The intelligence division will take care of this situation. You have my word.
You promise? Just in case, could you get me some protection or bodyguards or something?
Please, Mrs. Vokes, focus. We believe you have data on the biofuel project somewhere on site. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. My office is at the dam. I should have one of those files open on my computer right now, in fact.
Give me your badge, Mrs. Vokes. You'll need to completely wipe your hard drive. Can't take any risks with that sort of thing. You understand.
Yes, I suppose I do. Here. Oh, God. This is a nightmare. I'll stand by for your instructions or anyone you send.
I'll send some men to protect you as soon as I can. In the meantime, do not speak about this to anyone. Thank you for your cooperation.
Real ragamuffin strategy, this one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Real ragamuffin strategy.
Did you get all that?
Bet I did. Nice work. All that's left is to find her computer.
Again, we did this for the pack. No for ourselves. If Gaia...
How are you doing, Rodko?
They've taken the bait. Don't waste time.
No plan to.
I'm inside.
Okay. I'll mark the terminals where you need to plug me in.
And once you're finished, I'll guide you to the extraction point.
What the hell is the point of this arena then? I assume the extraction point, though I do not know. So let's just keep following the level a little bit, shall we? Anyone keeping any weird statues which does not look like this? God damn it, wrong button. Oh wow, we have 4 rage. Dear God, this is gonna be brutal next time. Any weird statues that don't look like this? Well, looking for some spirits. Some fetishes to get us more power.
I've got the data. We're good.
Great. That data's just what we need.
Well done.
Aw. Well done.
So I just received the medical files on the troops coming in from Nevada, and...
And?
What the...
Oh, whoops.
Someone there? Oh shit! Help! Send security! Who? Over here! Send help!
I didn't expect that to go so badly so quickly, but I mean... Please send reinforcements. Yeah, no. Always ends with an execution. Always end with an execution. As a cowering human. I do love the scientists do suffer from delirium. It's such a good touch.
I've disconnected the first terminal.
Perfect. Adana, how are you doing with the deceptors? They'll be ready in a few minutes.
Seeing this is taking us to the second terminal here.
I need some of your men to help transport replacement parts to one of the turbines.
And my men are staying right here. Major Grainer's order.
But this turbine needs to work to ensure an optimal level of energy for the fracking.
And that's not my problem. Take it up with the Major if you've got a complaint.
Yeah. Sometimes stuff does go very smoothly.
Huh?
Roll flip.
What the hell?
I didn't expect to like grab that scientist mid-flight and then execute them. You don't have more men, Pentex. Oh, maybe you do. I didn't realize that Kafal's scar, like his rune, like his runic scar on his hand, glows when he's in for worm, or just in frenzied. Try and look around for documents and stuff. Network tested positive on Sector 1. Maintenance required on Sector 2 for control flow of irregular alpha flow. Feedback test positive for whole network. Delivery received from Division 2. Install of discharge device. Increases in fishing of turbines adapted to other water compounds by Division 2, 67%. Samples of water pre/post passage through turbines have been sent to Division 2 for end of week. Ah, wow, they're putting water. Wow. Pentex, what a surprise. Just scumbags. For attention of all, following the direct orders of Executive Committee, we inform you that Major Grande for taking command of all security-related operations in the region. We will arrive on site for 2 days. She will make a speech next morning in the upper hall. No members of the site are allowed to be absent. She will inspect each team and each sector during the following days. Honor your position. Okay, so we have basically a center room which goes into 2 rooms that we need to go into.
Rod, go. How are you holding up?
All right for now. We'll be falling back soon.
I wonder what this room's meant for. Really? Alright, game. Alright. You want to be like that? Sure. Alright, let's do this. Get down. Nah. You don't get to do that. I love that you can just run through things. We're getting that frenzy meter up. Cool, we got it up. Now time to just... Hello, buddy. Look how cool that is. Okay, frenzy time. Remember, that's pause time. To everyone else, that's a split seconds. Oh. Look how fast you can melt a mech. That's what's so great about that slow time. Obviously, we have not got up to its full potential yet because we have not got these abilities, because these make it truly horrifying. But that is also pretty good.
Second terminal's disconnected.
Great. The deceptors are just about ready. They'll make it look like everything's still up and running. Endrin won't notice a thing.
Let's keep moving. I'm just looking at time. We have an hour and a half left, so we're probably gonna be able to get Tucker's Mills done, I'm guessing. go. The main goal is a very simple one, which is not this. It's that gate up there. There you go. Okay, man, you're just gonna stand there? It's not really a, it's not really an aim rotation when there isn't one. Sure, I'm just gonna risk it. Okay, cool. That shouldn't have worked. That shouldn't have worked. Oh, you can't take the big guys down. Alright, cool game. Which means, yeah, no, this is one of the things. You can't take the big guys down. I assume you can with a dart, but it's like one of those things I'm like, okay, so why do you expect us to do anything else but frenzy?
Got an animal.
God, I did not expect to be able to do that so stealthily. I mean, they're all on alert, but dear God. There you go.
That's the last terminal.
The receptors are ready, Eva. I'm on it. Okay, I'm in the dam's control system now. Good to go. Gahal, it's time to withdraw. I'll tell Rodko.
I've identified a vehicle exit. I'll open it for you.
We could just leave. We could. But we went through all that work, so let's do this. We went through all that work to make... We went through all that work to sabotage everything. We should probably pay it off with this big... Yeah, no, that's how easy it is if you sabotage areas. It does make it a lot easier for the combat, but it's also like, why go through sabotaging everyone if you're just playing stealthily? Well, we already got that spirit. Excuse me, guy? For all attention, elite operatives have been sent to our security division. They will be joining our security service in the coming days. Remember, the officers here are for your safety, so do not judge them by their appearance. Well, that's so very diverse of you, Pentex. Pentex is one of those companies who would... is a very evil company, so I'm like being... I can imagine them doing very pandering evil stuff. And not that diversity's bad, I should put that to bit actually. Diversity's good, but like... You know, do it for points to hide their EV. In fact, there's a straight up picture in one of the books of like a picture of a Pentex in a suit, a Pentex guy in a suit, holding a seagull, and it pans out with like sun, and it pans out as like an oil spilled beach. That's the kind of thing that Pentex does. Again, no, that diversity's bad. I realize I could come off as that. And I don't want to come off as that. That is very bad. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can really do to get around this little cone here. I want to break this big gate because it's the one where the mechs are going to come out of, so you know, you want to break that one. With all of them sabotage. Let's heal up. Ah, they drive into you. That's what those drones do. Did I get the achievement for that? I hope I did. Because there's an achievement to finish a battle with less than 10%, less than 5% health. And it's really annoying to get, but I'm feeling I might have gotten it. Where am I meant to go now? So that door's not opening? Am I crazy? It seems to be pushing us in that direction, but I don't know. Let's have a little look around. I'm just looking at time because like these missions can take a while, so I'm like, am I gonna have enough time to start another mission? But I feel like I'm gonna have an awkward amount of time left. I'm also just gonna go finish up that like encounter that we saw previously. The one over here, which I couldn't really deem the purpose of, we'll go do it. This one. Ah, flip, that's a tough mix. Okay, cool. Maybe I should have just dumped into a combat, but hey. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, this. Sorry, I'm sorry I've been quiet. I've just been focusing on this combat because there's a lot of people in here. Yeah. Cool. No idea why this combat exists. Because we need to go over there. I'm kind of lost on how to get there, but it's fine. Oh! Oh? Oh! It was there because it's like... It's the other way to, like, through the office, like, if you don't want to go talk to that woman. That's why it's here. Okay, cool. And if you want to talk to a woman, you can just ignore it. Yeah, okay, I've already read that mail. That's a cool ocean. I like this view. It's very minimalistic, but it's cool. Stormy ocean. Okay, that's pretty fun. Yeah, okay, cool. I see. I see it now. I see how these all connect. Don't know why I decided to jump straight into that combat. How many stealth it was just felt like in a moment to do that, you know? Okay, how do I get out of here now? Is there like an elevator? Yes, there it is. It's behind here. We're not going into our sneaky crouch, so I'm guessing stealth is really done with. I don't know. Oh wait, no. This is... God, I don't know where I am. How did I get lost in this map? How did I get lost? Need some kind of spirit while trying to get out of here. Dungeon, oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so like... I'd been here, murdered my way through here. How do I get there though? Come on, game. How did I get lost here? So I feel like this should have opened up, but it didn't. Okay, let me look at this. This mission is called Andron's Dam. Okay, let me look. Let me do the old YouTube video for this. WTA Earthblood. I am so very professional as a streamer that I have to look up a walkthrough because I don't know where to go and I'm lost. To be fair, if you watched me before, this isn't anything new. I don't know what you really expect from me. Okay. Apparently this mission's only meant to make 20 minutes. I think it's taken almost an hour for us. People put time codes into a description and I'm like... Alright. Okay, that's trying to figure out where they are. Okay, cool, that's where they are. Okay, cool. I've gathered where they are in the playthrough. Oh, they're doing a very stealth playthrough on this, which is fine. Which is fine. They're in the chamber. Are they in the chamber we had? No, they're not. Okay, cool. Okay, now they are. Sorry about this. I legitimately don't know where to go, and this game tends to be pretty linear, so I'm like, what the hell? Nope, that didn't open up. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. They get there. Which is why I got to. Like, I got to this. Did I just go the wrong way or something? Yeah, no, I must have just gone the wrong way. Ah, that's so stupid. Damn it. I went that way, goddamn. Fancy Pentex. God, I'm just calling it Pentex now. Realistically, it is, by the way, Pentex. Pentex is the subsidiary of a company which owns everything. If you know, like, Nestle owns, like, a lot of stuff, it's kind of... Enron is a subsidiary to Pentex, and in the actual tabletop, Pentex is well known about amongst werewolves, so it's a bit weird in this game where they don't know that Pentex exists. Well, Pentex having fake, eco-friendly architecture is something they would do. Okay, cool. Back on track. Back on track.
I've requested the reports on Endron's new biofuel from Nevada.
No, you can forget it. Only Victoria Vokes knows anything about it. If you ask her, she'll tell you the same thing she tells everyone else.
That's classified and well above your pay grade, right?
That's right. Still, can't blame you for being curious.
There's a lot of normal humans here. There's a lot of normal humans here.
No. What the hell? Security!
Okay, flip. Looks like we're going into it. Get away from me. A normal human probably died during that. I'm gonna be honest, considering there are normal humans here. I would say big accident, but like very big accident. Time to get out of here anyway.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
I'm glad you're back.
Me too, Eddie. Me too.
Aw, that's cute. Family is nice. Got like one more encounter, I'm guessing, of this place. I am feeling one more encounter, yes. It seems like it's one more encounter. And that's what we need for this. And then we're probably gonna go down... We do want these passives. This is good. Well, we do want to get everything in this tree. It's just, you know, takes a while to get that level of skill. Level of stuff. Okay, so there's doors. Doors there and doors there. Okay, cool. Gotta wait for the Maxi to pass. Really? Come on. When did they turn around? Alright, so this is gonna be a very messy combat. Everyone, get out the hell. Oh. Oh wow, someone's got silver. Calm down. These big guys aren't really too much of an issue. Probably last for two mechs, huh? Yeah, that's the power of a werewolf. And why you want to go into the frenzy tree. Because honestly, nothing really can stop you. Our next goal is to literally go into other combat trees to get the special moves for them, because once we get that, we'll be good. We're living down in the combat tree, basically. Cathal manages to halt the dam's energy process, and the fracking site is now vulnerable. Newly reunited pack will be able to launch a coordinated attack against the largest Endron site in the arena. And we're back onto the open world. Well, not the open world, the hub world.
Nice job. Bring me Volk's data as soon as you can.
Look at the stars.
This is where Rodko and the others staged their distraction.
Oh, that's a lot of dead people, yeah. Let's get back into the Karen, and I'm gonna go see our Guardian Spirit first to see if there's any new jobs he has for us. Because I like doing side missions. Oh, no he doesn't. Not yet. Let's go complete this mission and see if he has the one after that. Hey, Dusk.
You all right, Dusk?
Sure, but how about you? I hear you'll be taking on the fracking site. Shit. Talk about taking the bull by the horns.
He is
Taking it
worried.
by the tail. It's too risky for a frontal attack.
By the way, Ava asked me to give Declan a hand tonight. She wants us to jam communications between the outpost and the fracking site so they don't see you coming.
That'd be a real help. I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down. Good luck tonight, my friend.
Thanks, but you hold on to that luck. You need it more than I do.
There's a weird friendship that Kafal and Dusk have, and it's just like it's a subplot, but it's like just a, like, I feel like, I don't know, again, I don't know the development of this game, and I would love to know more about it, more about the original plans, more about what could this game could have been, which is a dangerous thing to get your mindset into as a creative. You don't want to get into the process of thinking what could have been, but like, damn, I really want to know what could have been. Like, what was the original plan of this game?
Here's Vok's data.
Hell yeah. This should give us a look at what Endron's mixing into its biofuel.
This
data contains what you hope it does.
Then we'll be able to land a heavy blow against Endron. It's probably got info on what they're doing in Nevada, too.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Talk about the
How
dam.
are things at the dam? Did they find out what we did?
Doesn't look like it. The plan worked perfectly. They must think they scared you off before you managed to do it.
They'll figure it out in due time. We need to move. I'll go see Rodko.
Pop by to see Adana, too, if you've got the time. She'd appreciate it.
We'll talk to her. We'll talk to Adana. Is she in the room? Her room. Yeah, she is.
How's everything going?
Good. Great, even. We're this close to taking Endron down. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh, it's Nola.
Just me. All of us.
True, but everything's changed since you came back. The whole pack is doing better. Why did you go away, Dad? Really?
You know why. After the death of your mother, something snapped inside me. And it cost Rafika's life. I was a raw nerve. Liable to give in to rage at the slightest push. If I'd stayed. If I'd hurt you.
But now you've come back and everything's okay. Please, Dad. I don't want you to leave me again.
I would say it might be possible.
Me neither. I never wanted to go. But I'm still a danger to you.
I know, but if I lost you again, I just want you to think about it.
I will, Lady. I promise. Let's talk about it again when all this is finished.
Alright. Let's talk to Rodko, and then we'll see if the spirit needs our help. And we got an hour, and I'm like, can we actually do the big plot thing, or are we gonna have to
plan our next steps? We've gotta act before they realize what we did at the dam.
I know, and I'm ready. Go get Ava and Adana. It's time to attack our final target. The plan is simple. No unnecessary risks. We go in as a small team and get the data on Endron's twisted experiments. Then we let the media do the rest of the work for us. Ava?
The room housing the data we're after is impossible to unlock from the outside. Trust me, we tried. Which is why I need you, Cahal, to connect me to the server in their central control room so I can open the way for Adana.
The problem is, even if we manage to open the door, that room is under high surveillance. I'd be detected before I manage to recover anything.
So Ava said. We need security to keep its eyes off the screens for a few minutes so you'll have room to work. Blowing up the refinery should do it. I'll handle that.
That would put the site out of action and get their whole security team's attention. 2 birds with 1 stone.
But that still won't buy you too much time, 80. You'll have to be quick.
3 minutes is all I need. And then our problems are solved.
Ava, you'll be in charge of coordination. I'm counting on you. Cahal, we'll meet in the area that links their outpost to the fracking site.
Okay, we'll draw less attention that way. But if the outpost raises an alarm...
Declan and I will jam their communications, just in case.
Adana, you go about your normal workday until you get the signal. Everyone else, we attack this evening. I wish you all the best of luck.
If I remember, the next side mission is the next side mission is after this one, which is fine. It's just we're gonna have to start this mission then. Okay. We will go in with a bang, is what I'm gonna say with our rage. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is 7 rage, which is a. Hi. Who said hi to me? Alright, just hearing phantom people. Fellas and going crazy. Nothing yet, Yiffin? Nothing yet, alright. Let's carry on then.
Declan, are you ready for this evening?
Hey, Kyle. Yeah. I spent a fair bit of time watching Endron's sites. There won't be any problem on our side.
Talk about Dusk.
Dusk told me he'll be joining you.
Yeah. He knows the tech we're going to use.
No surprise there. We worked together on a number of missions. He's a good man and a capable ally. Make sure nothing happens to him.
You can count on me.
What does he know about
this
site?
place like?
The fracking site is built in the shape of a cross. The labs where Adana works are to the north, and the refinery to the south. The flare stacks lie to the east and west, and in the middle is the central control room.
The central control room. That's where I install Ava's relay.
It's fairly close to the entrance after the outpost. You shouldn't run into too many problems on your way there. Though they recently received some new kit from Nevada. Large caliber defense turrets. And I'm sure they're loaded up with silver.
I'll be careful. Thanks for the info.
That is very good info. I'll leave.
Good luck this evening.
About the slow time that we... That is slow time that we go into as Kafal. Oh, hey, buddy.
Are bleeding Gaia dry and strengthening the worm.
I do wish there was some Weaver stuff, because Weaver is very rarely shown as a villain, despite everyone recognizing Weaver is a villain. What I was going to say, I mentioned earlier that I'm playing a lot of tabletop games, because I've got a very good friend group who really rotate jamming skills, so, you know.
With this I set you free. Return to Efen.
I thank you, Fianna warrior.
What? Is there a red star in the sky? Not that we can see. The red star is a Pacific lore thing. Anyway, as I said, I want people who are interested in the stuff I play to go play tabletop versions of what I do, like Vampire or Werewolf, or even, hey, Shadowrun from the Shadowrun games. But, since I've been playing Cyberpunk recently with my friend group because of Edgerunners, which is very cool, Edgerunners is very fun. Fun? Maybe not the best adjective, but it's a very good series. We got to playing it. The GM then decided, hey, let's make more. Let's use a fan-made homebrew, which is a pretty good homebrew that makes it more like 2077, the video game, which is pretty good. Very good for your Netrunner. Makes Netrunners basically mages, not basically mages from Shadowrun, but basically same thing. See a Netrunner, you kill them instantly. Geek the mage, zero over runner. Same premise, same game. If you played either game, you understand. But he decided to make the. They decided to make the what was it? The Sandevistan and the whatever, I can't remember the name of it.
An intruder managed to get inside.
Work like it does in Man-Made, which is totally fine. But dear God, it makes them more powerful. Like, oh my, come on, really? Okay, nothing up here. That could have gone bad, I've got to be honest. We got a big door at least. Oh, that's where I needed to go. There's a vent there. I like. So yeah, that it basically it's really cool. I appreciate it. They did homebrew, which makes it super deadly. I played it yesterday, so that's why it's fresh in my brain of like watching some random solo that we picked up, and not picked up. There was a reason that we had them in our team, but picking up a solo, then realizing, oh dear God, they can murder people because they had Sandy, and they just kind of went off with it. Really cool. Again, I'm trying to do this mission pretty quickly because of the fact that we have like an hour left, and I don't know how long this mission is. There's a lot of people over there in the next room. Like a lot of people. Oh yeah, King is Pentex branded alcohol. Can't get through here. So I must need to go through here. But yeah, very cool. Very fun. I'm enjoying my character in that game. The Cyberpunk is kind of known as a bit of a organ character grinder game.
Glad to hear. Thanks, Doc.
To a point where in the core book it does suggest that, hey, it does suggest just having characters where you're like, oh, if your character dies, just make a copy of them but related to the previous character. Or something like that. Like, same role, but like... Really? They're still alive. They are lucky to be alive. What's in here? What is in here? Nothing. Is this just a room? Is this just a server room? Seems like it, which is a bit weird for this game, but hey. Save successful.
The Nevada HQ sent us men and weaponry to make up for the losses at the training center.
Yeah. Major Grainer made the request in person. She's not the sort of person you say no to.
I love the... Okay, guys. Alright. Damn it, I lost my combo because I decided to do something. Ah, damn it, no! God, I would not want to be the cleaner or like the morning shift person here. That just sounds like a hellish existence. Any flowers? Anything? Any little flowers growing? Oh, flip, I didn't mean to end up under here. Wow, this is dark. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is dark. I hate how red it is, I'm gonna be on it. I always imagine the Umbra as purple. Is that on me? Yes, kind of, but the Umbra's always been more purple to me, and it could be because it's called, another word for it is the Velvet Shadow.
You ready to go?
I've been waiting for this.
Ava, can you hear me? I met up with Rodko. We're going through the gate of the fracking site. We're ready to launch the attack.
Understood.
I honestly forget this mission. Well, I remember playing it. I don't remember anything about it. Like any of the rooms or stuff. Kafel, Rotok, and Adadine are about to attack the fracking site with Eva coordinating the actions from Karen. While destroying the site, the pack will also attempt to recover information from Enron's mysterious biofuel, thanks to Adadine's infiltration of the higher echelons of the company. You can really tell when this game's in cutscene mode. The lighting subtly changes. Saturation, I think it is.
Now it's our turn. I'm headed for the refinery. We'll meet up when it's over. Good luck, brother.
And you, Rodko.
Everyone's in position.
I'll show them hell.
I'm in the lab. Everything seems quiet so far. No one suspects a thing.
Then let's get going. Cahal, you've got to connect me to their servers. Adana, as soon as I create a breach, you get copying.
Adana,
and be
God, I'm
careful.
just pronouncing every name
All of
wrong.
you.
Yeah, no, it's like it's fairly distinct when we're in cutscene mode or when we're in like actual gameplay. Again, this game, the behind the scenes of this game must be fascinating. I don't know why I feel like it is, but just feels like something happened. Maybe they built too much that they couldn't chew. Too much. Well, I'm forgetting that phrase. Too much that they could chew. Yeah, that's it. God, my brain. Didn't know why it's messing up there. Probably because I've been talking for like how long? An hour and 15 minutes, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, but like, yeah. I do love the deer tattoo, the stag tattoo with the wild making up its own. It's such a good idea. That person must have looked out well. Though, their focus on the wild is so weird. Attention all, in addition to the unusual equipment, Division 4 has sent the latest model of defense turret produced by specialists. An officer will visit each during the evening in order to present the model. Please address any questions you have towards your direct superior. Ah. I see, that's a lot of people standing there. Got our spirit.
Listen up, troops.
Boop, boop, boop. And I'm feeling like just jumping into a crowd of guys, so let's do this.
Some of you had life sentences before Endrin offered a helping.
That was so stupid, but felt so good. Yep, no, that tends to be what happens when people fight werewolves. Again, I am very cautious on time. Dear God. Dear God, that just turning off the turret. That felt good. That felt good to do.
I see the terminal.
Connect me.
Alert. Intruder detected. Alert. Intruder detected.
Additional men needed right now.
I hate that you can't grab the big ones, I'm gonna be honest. It is annoying. Yep, this is why I got silver. God, I love that execution. Oh, nice. We have 1 point. What do we go in? This, raw. The problem with this is we need this so like we can actually make most use of this, and this will just keep us really alive. So I feel like we should spend time getting these up so our bases for these are just good. This is also pretty good, but I feel is way. I'm gonna get this. Oh wow, that carries 2, 3. Okay, cool. This is gonna that costs 5 points overall. Dear God. And I will be right back quickly. I apologize, but I will be right back. Let me mute myself. I am back, hello. Let's plan this.
You're good to go, Ava.
Time to work my magic. I'm on their network, but I've got a problem. Yeah, shit. They've changed their encryption. We're going to have to bring down their whole network if we want to unlock the doors to those servers.
Tell me how.
Ava, the flare stacks. That'd be the fastest way.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah, I remember this mission.
On the flare stacks to force a system reboot. That'll unlock the whole site.
Dad, can you see the flare stacks?
Yep.
Big towers with flames
Yeah, I remember this mission. Like, I'm gonna try and get this. We're probably only gonna be doing this mission for this time.
One less fucker.
Okay, Kval. Yep, silver. Time to want to take our silver first. I remember this room. I don't know why I remember this room vividly. Boop. Yeah, I can't take out the big guys. Got that spirit. We need to make our way through this room. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We can't make barrels explode. Alright. That was cool. Oh, someone's hitting me with silver. Not yet. No. Get away those stupid drones, which honestly I forget were an enemy in this game. Yeah. God, I love the like purple fur and tentacles around it. I'm not really a guy who likes playing evil characters, but it's like aesthetically, it's really cool.
Not for long.
Yeah, spirit point. The tension. Okay, cool. We know about the turret.
I'll make good use of that.
Again, I am a bit rushing to try and get it in during time because I remember that this being a long mission.
I'm at the first flare stack.
Well, I could be wrong.
The longer you take, the more dangerous this mission gets.
But basically, once we're done with this mission, we're done with... It's not completely done. If we have like still some time, I'm pretty sure we can get the boss fight that comes along with this mission done. Because I remember that much, at least. We need to take care of that turret. Ooh, flipping gal. That worked out surprisingly well. Okay, cool. I can't break that one. I wish you could blow up the cans. Can you do that with one of the skills for crossbow? Reinforce entries. Crossbow can contain more. Crossbow kills increased rage. Slow-mo while activated. Camouflage. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like. They found a body. I hate how they start solo in on you. Can I,
Loose wolf. Ah.
God, I don't know why in this state I'm just able to do stealth. Yep, nope. Oh, flipping hell. This is where I meant to place the thing.
Ava, I've connected you to the first flare stack.
Good. Keep it up.
We've got this.
Okay, let me look at this second one. In agile stuff, the Chronos health is low. Additional things will generate. Okay, additional rage. Okay, so yeah, probably gonna go with this then to get more health. You know. Okay, hello, buddy. I do get a thing which allows you to dodge in air, actually. Very useful ability. I love that you can throw them if you just grab. Oh, you got silver. You're dead. Oh, you're dead. You do not hit me with silver. Because I remember what the reveal at the end of this mission is. Which is honestly really funny, because it's often my first Werewolf mission. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. Does not make the transformations look as painful as they should be, but I've talked about that earlier. Transformation in Werewolf is very painful. I'll go back here, because hey, this is why I remember the room, because it's literally the central spoke for like this mission. Yeah.
block them.
That's what I'm doing, but you need to move. I can't jam them forever.
I mean, she's right. We do need to move. There's a shrubbery, which we can take a spirit of. Which, speaking of that, if we have... Oh god, we can get out and Andrew's sense of part itself is low. This would be more useful because it allows us to get out of, like, some situations. There's so many we need to pick up. We'll pick that up later. Hey, what's happening over here?
I'm at the second flare stack.
Be careful. It seems like they realized something happened to the first one.
They have a turret which goes into control over there. Okay, this person is caring for their life! Oh, come on! Alright. God damn, actually hit me with silver. Turrets can really mess you up. If you're not careful. So can silver. But silver is designed to mess werewolves up. Well, it's not designed, it's part of... It's a weird spirit thing that werewolves have. It's because werewolves have rage, and rage is a gift. Despite how... Oh, flipping out, we're being beaten. Okay, cool. We need to focus on other things here. Okay, this. What? Yeah. God. Sometimes being a werewolf, that was a lot of carnage. That was a lot of carnage. And I didn't even get the turrets turned off. Ah, damn. That was the worst thing. I didn't even get the turrets turned off when that was my objective. We need to actually go and turn on the door, I'm pretty sure. This must be annoying for everyday employees. Just feel like it's the doors on, god damn it. Doors aren't on and I need to get into the room. And make sure the flame stack isn't broken or something. I know electronic doors are actually a real thing. I'm just pointing out if like you have to turn it on every time, that does sound like annoying. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, there's a spur in here. Nice.
I've put the relay on the second flare stack.
Here we go. 80. As soon as Rodco blows the refinery, I'll reboot the system. You've got 2 minutes max to copy the data. Are you ready? Just say the word. Now, Rodco.
On it. Well, that should attract their attention.
Madonna, get moving. I'm on my way.
As soon as you've got what you need, we're out of here.
Yep, I'm gonna quickly look at this. That takes 1 point. Yeah, no, I do want to start working towards these. But I will pick up this. And I guess we'll start working towards these. So we can...
The alarm's going off. Fuck. Get out of there, Adana. Forget about the data. They're coming. They're...
80. How do I get to her?
The elevator at the center of the site. It's the quickest way.
Rodko,
Already on my way. I'm almost there.
find my daughter.
Yeah. You know when Kafal said it feels like it's a repeat of last time? Well, our little bard here understands foreshadowing. Also, I called them a bard because, you know, Fianna. I don't know why they're suddenly becoming so much more perspective. What the hell is wrong? Let that not. I want to point out, due to how they treat cameras and the staff. Okay, they've smudged the bodies. And because we're an active werewolf, that's. Hate these guys. That is annoying. They're not that tough. They don't. I just love the tendril effects that they do go for Rage. It's such a good design choice in my opinion. Please take note. Oh wait, please take note of new directors by Division 2. Equipment received from them aimed at increase yield of the scythe. Fits more modules on play stack as soon as possible. New compound receives must place in current compound. Yeah, I think I remember reading that earlier. I do like the fact they show Pendex just has werewolf fetishes around, because it makes them honestly seem way more evil. They just like literally take werewolves culture and heritage away from them and store them in sites. Say way more evil. That's fairly that can be fairly real world evil. I'm going to be honest.
I see a helicopter approaching the site. Get a move on.
Legitimate. Oh, Fiona understands foreshadowing. They literally just put us here to murder people. So I don't have a lot of rage, so we're gonna have to. Excuse us. Excuse me. Get out of my way. Oh, that's what those slits are. Those slits on the walls, they're for drones. Again, I honestly do not remember the drones being a thing that can, an enemy in this game.
She's unconscious. You bastards. Let her go.
Oh, God.
Hang on. I'm coming.
Forgot Rodko goes into for Thrall of the Worm. I don't think I've ever explained. So werewolves can go into a frenzy, which is pretty bad. It's like the vampire frenzy if you've seen the vampire thing. Then they've got frenzy squared, which is Thrall of the Worm, where the worm is said to literally touch the heart of werewolves and drive them insane. Since we're here, this is pretty good. But I mean, I want to get this, so we're just gonna bounce back and forth between the two to get it.
Madonna! Rodko!
Yeah, this is full of. Well, to be fair, he's not full of worm because I think humans full of worm is cannibalism, because each breed has a full of worm. Full of worm for. So. Stop all actions against Vitalicus Miller. Counterintelligence Division has detected an undercover element. Infiltration of the individual is for priority. Any action against the base could lead to withdrawal of undercover enemy agents. Stand against the assault teams identified. Major Grania, you are called to the Nevada side. Bring your best elements with you. I have no pack to be subdued to. So, for all the worms, this is the worm touching the heart of werewolves. Warps their nature. Humans, human-born werewolf eats everything because that is in our because greed and destruction is in this game's about pollution, so humans eat and consume everything. So human-born werewolves consume flesh and anything that they can find. Metis, since they're born from a forbidden union of two werewolves, will try and mate with everything that they find. There's like.
We slaughtered them all.
I have eyes on Madonna. They've taken an elevator to the roof. She's still unconscious.
And Rodko?
He's a few rooms ahead of you. I think he's given in to his rage, Cahal.
No, not you, Rodko.
Please, Cahal, you have to do something.
This is when your Arun stops your Philodox, and I'm guessing that's what he is, a Philodox, because they're usually the usual leaders, beats up one of their packmates to keep them down. But since he is consuming the ink here, I assume he is fallen into Thrall of the Worm. Wolves Thrall of the Worms are they destroy everything. They will murder and kill everything in their sight. I love that he kept his... He must have specially, spiritually made that eye patch be able to fit with him in any form.
Brother.
Werewolf fight. Well, let's get him out of that. I'm mainly staying in within heavy thing, because, like... Again, that move is so good. I don't know, I think, God,
They've taken her. I'm sorry. I could not resist my rage.
I know, my friend. No one could blame you.
She's all that's left of my sister. Find her. Protect her. For Ludmilla.
The music there was
I had
actually
no
pretty
choice.
good.
He was overtaken by rage. He would have killed me.
Rocco, please. You can't be gone.
Damn it, Ava, snap out of it. They've taken my daughter. Where is she?
They took her to the roof.
Guide me.
The elevator's in the office above you. You should be able to get there through a nearby ventilation duct.
Wow, God, they really did a good job with the wolf parkour. That felt really natural and really good. Didn't even like. Wow, that's some carnage in here.
Donna! Fuck! No!
Wait, I know you.
I am Richard Watkins, Endron's CEO. I've been keeping tabs on you for a long time.
Then you knew.
Of course. Your little attack, your little plans. We knew everything. I've been trying to identify you for some time. You can't imagine all the wonderful things we'll be able to accomplish with you. Losing a few sights was a small price to pay. I've got great hopes for you, my dear.
Mr. Watkins, we'll be at our destination in 2 hours.
What have you done to me?
Sweet dreams.
That helicopter. Find out where it's going.
I managed to intercept one of their calls. They were talking about a package they were delivering to Meridian State Prison in Nevada. They also talked about some treatment. They want to do something to her.
Find out all you can about this prison and get things ready for our departure. As soon as I'm back, we're leaving for Nevada.
But what about Rodko? Are we just gonna leave him?
There's nothing we can do for him now, Ava. I'm sorry. But 80's our priority. Rodko would have said the same thing.
I know.
The backup generator. Rodko's scent is still fresh here.
This story. This is a, Remember when I said there's no easy way to retire a werewolf character without death? Also...
What are they going to do to her?
We have to get her back before they do anything. Don't lose your head, Ava. Without you, we're blind.
Don't fall in Harambe, which is werewolf depression. Aaron had prior knowledge of the attack on against the fracking site, but Pack fell into its trap set by the corporation's president, Richard Watkins, whose aims was to capture Adidine, I'm pronouncing that wrong again, a powerless witness to the doctrine. Rocco gave into his rage, which left Kafal no other option to kill him. The Fianna warrior now has only one idea in mind: fight his daughter. However, Endron launches his remaining forces against Vikaran. This is where we're probably going to start the game for tonight, as we've got 10 minutes left, and I think that's a good place to end it. Until I hope to see people next time. On the weekend it is Blue Reflection. I hope you guys enjoyed Werewolf Apocalypse Earthblood. I mean, let's go to the main menu and see how far through the game we are. We've done 25% and 50%. We're doing, yeah. This is gonna take 2 more streams if nothing else. I hope to see you guys next time. It's Blue Reflection on the weekend, and then Wildermyth on Tuesday. Until then, I hope you guys have all a good day, and goodbye.